Plates ready? This is Food School, Smarter, Stronger, Leaner podcast. Want to feel amazing, love the way you look in the mirror, and perform your absolute best in the gym, at work, and in life? You're definitely in the right place. Food. It's you. It builds every single cell of you. And if there is one thing every human being must master, it's food. Because at the very least, eating, you do it every day, several times a day, every single day. You might as well get good at it. I'm your host, Shurina from Create Yourself That Today, your personal nutritionist and plate watcher, your diet guide and explorer, your fat loss coach and food inspector. And just someone with a lot of passion and obsession and curiosity for healthy food, healthy diets, nutrition, optimized human performance, everything and absolutely anything you put in your grocery shopping cart, your fridge, on your plate, and in your mouth. It's my business. Food School, on a mission to help you eat better daily.
It's the last time I talk about food. It's the last time I talk about food.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Food School Smarter, Stronger, Leaner podcast. And today is Wednesday, and it's our weight loss Wednesday. So today I'm sharing with you some of my favorite weight loss, fat loss hacks, but mostly they are related to hunger management. And yes, guys, you can use all sorts of fancy macronutrient splits. You can be in ketosis all day, every day. But in most cases, you will have to deal with hunger, with some hunger. I'm not saying you will be like starving, but in most cases, if you are on a journey to lose weight, to lose fat, and it's not like a week where you just have to maybe lose a pound that you ate over the holidays, right? If it's a more prolonged weight loss, fat loss journey, you're probably gonna have to deal with hunger. And you might not know that, but if you are someone who wants to be super lean, if you see all these fitness models on the cover of magazines and you want to be like one, understand that to be super lean, for girls, it means less than probably somewhere around 17% of body fat. For guys, it's probably less than 10% body fat. If you want to stay in that shape, like, you will have to experience hunger pretty consistently. It's not going to be, again, like, it's not going to be starving, but for your body, it's not natural to stay really lean. Fat tissue has an important role to play. It helps to balance our hormones. It helps our immune system to work properly. And so when you're super lean for your body, it's not a comfortable situation. And so your body will do its best to make you eat a little bit more, so you get to a more to better, from an evolutionary perspective, body fat percentage. So realize that when you are super lean, you're gonna feel some hunger. And if you don't have any hunger management tools, and if you don't realize that that's a normal situation, that your body, when super lean or when you are losing weight, will bring up your hunger hormones, so you feel hungry, because weight loss for your body means there is not enough nutrition and it's not a positive experience, and your body will do its best to either keep you where you are or bring your body fat a little bit higher, so it's in a more comfortable place from an evolutionary perspective, to make your immune system work better, to protect your internal organs, to protect you from possible hunger that your body doesn't know, that you do live in that environment where food is available 24/7. Your body doesn't know that you want to do intermittent fasting, or that it's okay for you to stay 10% or body fat, or whatever that might be. Your body doesn't know that. Your body is still a caveman body, and you have these evolutionary mechanisms that protect your body fat to go too low, and protect the mechanisms that protect you from losing too much weight, too much fat. And for your body, too much is basically anything that is happening for a prolonged period of time. And again, you might be like not really lean, but you will still experience hunger more if you're losing weight over longer periods of time. Unless, of course, it's unhealthy obesity levels. That's another story. But in any case, let's get back to practice. Today I'm sharing with you my top practical weight loss, fat loss hacks, hunger management tools that work for me and for many of my clients, that work to help you to manage your hunger better and to stay on your weight loss, fat loss journey. Let's let this car pass. Okay, it passed now. So number one, carrot crunch. So carrots are very interesting foods. They are one of the foods that when raw, they have a lot of fiber and they are non-starchy. When you cook them, the molecules in carrots, a lot of them become starch, and they're more likely to bring up your blood sugar and to promote eating more. But when you eat them raw, they don't do that. They actually have a lot of water, have a lot of fiber. When you crunch on them, on whole carrots, not cut carrots, that's another thing, guys. You gotta get whole carrots and you gotta bite them and chew them as they are. So when you eat raw carrots that are also, by the way, full of carotenoids, a kind of polyphenol or a plant antioxidant that is also vitamin A, plant vitamin A that your body has to convert to your own vitamin A, but that's not the point. Raw carrots, they're also very low in calorie, high in fiber. It takes time for you to chew them and eat them. Like, you can't just swallow carrots, right? You gotta chew them, and it takes time. So whenever you feel like you're hungry, but you know that in order for you to continue losing fat, you gotta stay in a caloric deficit, sometimes more, sometimes less, but you gotta stay there. And so when you experience hunger, but you know that if you start eating a meal, you're gonna consume all the calories and your weight loss for that day will not be happening. So when you experience that, when you want to eat something, you don't want to eat too much, you want to not feel hungry, and you want to have something healthy and maybe improve your gut health, because fiber does that, and also get more antioxidants in. So carrots are perfect. They're sweeter to the taste. They have a lot of fiber. When you chew them, it's really hard to overeat and eat a lot of calories from carrots. It's just hard, guys, but it satisfies your hunger, and they're pretty delicious and yummy. Especially like those baby carrots, I love them. And you get, a bag of those carrots and you eat them, and your weight loss is not going to be affected that much. You're not going to be able to even absorb that many calories from raw carrots, because all that fiber that you chew, a lot of it is not going to be chewed properly. A lot of it is not going to be digested, and you're going to see quite a lot of it in your poop, undigested, and all of that undigested, it wasn't, the calories. They just got through your system and went out. Again, like, you'll be surprised how much it can help you to manage your hunger and help you with your weight loss, fat loss. And again, not because carrots are some fat burning foods, there is no such food really, but because they have that effect on your satiety. You are eating, you are chewing, it takes time, but it's also delicious and sweet. It fills up your stomach with fiber, with water, with some vitamins and minerals, and you're not hungry anymore because you are eating, and you are eating a lot of volume of fiber and water, but you're not affecting your calorie bottom line that much. So carrot crunch, guys, try it the next time you feel hunger, but it's not the time for you to have another meal if you are trying to lose weight, lose fat. Weight loss hack, hunger management tool number 2. If you are also trying to build up muscles, if you are working out consistently, or you just simply have a lot of mental work to do, sometimes it would feel like you're hungry and your brain cannot function, or like you worked out and maybe you're fasting or something else, or maybe you're on a low carb, on a keto diet, but you work out and then you feel like your brain just doesn't have the fuel. Like you look at the problem, look at the work that needs to be done, you have a whole day in front of you, and you just can't bring yourself to be productive. It just seems like your brain runs out of fuel. And especially for those of you who are on a low carb diet, who are doing a lot of fasting, who are on a ketogenic diet, if your brain is not yet efficient at making, getting all the ketones it needs from your own body fat or the fat that you eat, if you are working out a lot and your muscles also compete for that fat fuel, for those ketones, and your brain, by the way, guys, it does need some glucose. And so if your body is not able to, if you're not eating a lot of carbohydrates, if your body is not able to produce the amount of glucose your brain needs from non-glucose sources, for a lot of reasons, you might feel like your brain literally runs out of energy and you can't make complex decisions, you can't work on anything productive mentally, you can't remember things, and also your emotional stability, your emotional balance will be out of balance. A lot of things can happen. And of course, you're gonna feel like you need to eat something right now, or you're just gonna waste your day because you're not able to work. So in those situations, I recommend to eat 3-4 ounces of berries like strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, and blueberries that are a little bit higher on carbohydrate count and on calories than strawberries, blackberries, and raspberries that are the lowest in carbs and calories. But blueberries are very great for, they are high in antioxidants, in specific antioxidants and polyphenols that are that from studies seems to be really beneficial for your brain health and also for your longevity. But again, other berries like strawberries, like blackberries, like raspberries are amazing. And so eating 3-4 ounces of those berries after you work out, at the beginning of your eating window, or really at any time you feel like your brain just stopped working, eating some berries will help you to get over it and will help you to continue working without bringing your blood sugar up, or without a lot of times kicking you out of ketosis. That happens because berries have a lot of fiber, and berries have fructose, but not too much of it, just enough to give you the energy your brain and your body needs, but not too much to make you feel hungry, to get you out of ketosis. Fructose is metabolized differently to glucose, so it doesn't affect your blood sugar directly. It actually metabolizes it in your liver, and your body has to do different metabolic processes to get the carbohydrates from those berries. But it seems like, again, that fructose is more efficient at helping you to recover a little bit more from your exercise, from your workouts, giving your brain a little bit more of fuel it needs, a little bit more of glucose it needs to start working efficiently again, at the same time not kicking you out of ketosis and not producing a blood sugar spike, because it's fructose, it's not glucose. And plus also that fructose comes from a natural source with fiber and water, and that slows digestion of it even more. So what I do personally, and I recommend to a lot of my clients, open your eating window with 3-4 ounces or somewhere like 120 grams of berries, eat them, and then have the rest of your meal, and you'll be surprised how much easier it will be for you to stay on your eating plan. You're gonna experience less hunger, you're gonna be full faster, and it's just gonna help you to manage your hunger, your performance, your productivity, and all of that plus the carrots will add up to you having less hunger and making it easier for you to stay on your weight loss plan, your fat loss journey. So berries, 3-4 ounces of berries at the beginning of your eating window, and again, it's best to consume them whole, so chew your food, guys. And then, you know, at the end of the meal, instead of dessert, you might finish it up with crunching on carrots, and that's gonna help you to stay on your plan to lose weight, lose fat continuously, managing your hunger and experiencing less of it. And then the third weight loss, fat loss hack or hunger management tool, last but one of my favorites, because I love chocolate and it's about chocolate. Polyphenols and other compounds in dark chocolate, and by dark chocolate I personally mean unsweetened 100% good quality chocolate or raw cocoa beans, or cocoa nibs. Also, those are basically cocoa beans but made into small pieces, crushed into small pieces. So chocolate, unsweetened chocolate, will help you to reduce the amount of hunger you feel, and actually will help your body to burn more fat and also prolong longevity through some mechanism that we still don't know. And chocolate improves your brain health, your performance of your brain by increasing blood circulation to your brain, and that is proven by studies. Some studies also show that it can improve your mood and your hormonal balance. It definitely improves mine, but I'm not sure if it's true for everyone. But what I found, guys, is even if you eat 100% chocolate, well, there is actually no 100% if it's sweetened with stevia or something like that. So if you eat chocolate sweetened not with sugar but stevia or other sweeteners, what I found in my practice myself and with my clients, people tend to find it more difficult to eat less, and it actually promotes more hunger. So you eat more when you eat sweetened chocolate, even if it's sweetened with stevia or erythritol or other non-sugar, non-caloric or close to 0 calories sweeteners. So it seems to increase your hunger, and that we don't want to do if we want to continue losing fat and losing weight. But 100% dark chocolate, that does the trick. I eat somewhere around 1 ounce, 1.5 ounce a day of dark chocolate a day. And again, it's unsweetened chocolate. Whenever I start eating stevia sweetened chocolate, like my hunger just doesn't work that well. Like I eat more of the chocolate and then I eat more of other foods. And of course, if you're trying to stay super lean, if you're trying to lose weight, lose fat, that's not helping. But also, a lot of you guys might think, well, 100% is bitter and it's uneatable and I can't eat that. But guys, actually good quality chocolate, premium quality of chocolate, and I suggest you do spend money on that, because again, it will improve the performance of your brain, and it probably will improve your mood and your creativity and a lot of other things, and it's beneficial for your longevity and for your hunger management and for your taste experience. Guys, get premium quality chocolate, 100% chocolate bar, and you'll be surprised how much different it tastes. And eat 30-40 grams of it, 1.5 ounces of that chocolate every day, and see how your hunger will diminish. You're gonna feel happier. It's gonna be easier for you to lose weight, to lose fat, and plus you're gonna get some brain health and longevity benefits. So isn't that amazing? One of my favorite brands that I buy no matter, like, whenever I have a chance, whenever I'm somewhere where they sell it, I buy it. It's Domori brand. Domori, it's Italian. I believe it's Italian. And last time I bought it in Italy, and you can find it on my Instagram. And so I buy their bars 100%. There are also other brands, but Domori is my favorite. What was, by the way, Lindt chocolate 99%, that also tastes quite good. So Lindt, Domori, if you can find it, or just premium bar of chocolate 100%. Try different ones, because different ones taste more or less bitter, more or less sweeter. Domori, for example, it tastes sweeter, like it's 100%, but it's almost like it's sweetened. It had this fruity flavor with no sugar and very little carb count and quite a lot of fiber. So chocolate. And a bonus tip for you guys: herbal teas, and especially green teas, they do reduce your hunger. That is proven by many studies. My favorite green tea that I can tolerate. The other teas, like, I just can't consume that green tea for some reason. I don't know, it makes me nauseous all the time. I mean, that might be great for hunger management, but I just don't like to feel nauseous. So the only green tea that I like personally is Genmai cha. That is green tea with puffed roasted brown rice. Like, you don't get any carbs from that, no, but it has that pleasant flavor. So that tea I love, and whenever I can find it, I do drink it. But yeah, green tea is your bonus tip for hunger management, hunger diminishment, and also it has, they say, some benefit for weight loss, fat loss. Not sure how exactly that works, but it does diminish hunger. So to recap this episode, guys, you want to understand that losing weight, losing fat, and staying super lean, you will have to experience some hunger, and you need to be able to have some tools to manage it. Some tools that don't compromise the quality of your life. You know, that's my trick. I still feel hungry sometimes, but I know how to manage it so it doesn't affect the quality of my life, like eating half a bar of dark chocolate every day. Like, that brings my mood all up and my brain performance. So I'm happy, lean, and anyhow, so eat your 100% chocolate. That was one of the tips. Couple of ounces, 1.5 ounces, 1 ounce, no less than 1 ounce I would recommend for it to have an effect. And again, go for unsweetened ones, because sweetened chocolate, even if it's sweetened with stevia, seems to promote more hunger, and we don't want that when we lose weight, lose fat. Carrot crunch. So finish your meals with a lot of carrots. That will help you to stay on track with your caloric budget. That is important too for weight loss and fat loss, but will promote satiety. Like, once your stomach is filled with all that fiber from carrots, it's just so much easier to stay on track and not eat anything else. Then, to have more productivity, performance, to be less hungry, and to be more full with your meals, berries, 3-4 ounces, 120-130 grams of especially strawberries, blackberries, strawberries. They have much more fiber than, for example, blueberries, but blueberries are amazing for longevity and brain health. A lot of research done on blueberries. It's like brain food, right? So berries, they have fructose. They don't seem to bring up your blood sugar because they metabolize in your liver because of fructose, but also fiber, of course, slows everything down. And yeah, they tend to work really well for bringing your performance up, helping you with recovery, and helping you to feel more fully satisfied with your meals. So berries, carrot crunch, berries, chocolate, and green tea. If you love green tea, drink it. If you're someone like me who it makes nauseous, then try Genmai cha. You might like it. That's it for today, guys. I hope you find this episode very useful, but don't forget to give a try all of these tools, because if you don't try it and you just think about it, you can't evaluate how effective it is. You gotta try it several times and see how your behavior is affected by that. That's how you know whether the tools you are trying are effective or not. Even better to journal about it. So try all of these tools and see how it affects your hunger management and how much better you're going to be able to stay on your weight loss, fat loss plan. And guys, thank you for your attention. And as usual, till next time, eat better daily and crunch on some carrots and 100% dark chocolate. Try Domori. Try it. Believe me, it's good.